The Lion King movie, meaning, let us explain its story very well, so my request is that you must watch the video till the end and subscribe to the channel. The story of the film begins from the Pride Lands of Tanzania, which is a very beautiful forest where every animal is happy. And the reason for this is that the king there, and that is Mufasa, and also his queen is Surbi. All the animals of the jungle gather at one place, and then Rafi takes the newly born baby from Mufasa and Surbi, and then shows it to all of them, and then he names it Simba, and all the animals become happy after seeing Simba and go away. Then they see this car in a car which is alone, and then Mufasa comes there and asks him, "Why did you not come in the ceremony in which everyone had come but you were not there?" Then Scar says that he had forgotten. Actually, Scar does not accept Musfa as the king from his heart, and his eyes are always on the throne. Musfa gets upset seeing Scar's rude behavior, but he considers him as his brother. He agrees, so he doesn't say anything to him, and he tells this to Saju, that as long as he is the king of this place, Scar can stay here. And after that, Mufasa tells Simba about the Pride Lands, that after me you will stay here, be the king of, and this also determines what kind of responsibilities a king has, and then forbids Simba from ever going to Kali Valley. Then Simba comes back home, and there he meets Nala, who is of his age. After that, Simba. He meets his uncle Scar, who calls him weak, but Simba says that he is not weak, because he will be the king in the future, and even you will have to obey me, on which Scar gets very angry, and then Simba. He manipulates Simba and tells him that whoever becomes a king or someone grows up, he must visit Kaligati once, but that place is not for you, because you are a child, and Simba has no interest in seeing that place. Interest arises. Then he meets Nala, and Saju tells them that both of them will get married, on which both of them agree, and then, while roaming around, Simba brings Nala to the same Black Valley, and there they see swamp and bones everywhere. At once they are lying there, but both of them get scared after seeing them, and then there they encounter the wood creatures whose leader is Shange, and she is very happy to see Simba and Nala because they had to hunt, and hunting was banned by Mufasa, due to which the wood creatures had been hungry for many days, and then they had to go hunting. Bage tries to kill Simba and Nala, and then Mufasa comes there, and then he warns Shange that if you even look at my son with your eyes, then you are in trouble, brother. And this is the last warning. Shange is very upset after hearing that warning from Mufasa. She gets scared and moves back. Then Mufasa gets very angry at Simba, but he doesn't say anything to him. Then Mufasa and Simba sit together, on which Mufasa tells him that because of you, I am scared today. On which Simba says that he just wants to become something and wants to prove his bravery. Comes to the wood creatures and says that you could not handle the small cats, and then tells this cat to come with him and hunt every day, on which Scar and the wood creatures together make a plane, and that plane becomes Mufasa. The next day after killing Simba, Scar brings him to a valley and tells him that when his roar echoes in the valley, Mufasa will be happy, and no one will spare him. Then Scar leaves and starts fighting with a herd of wild animals. They chase Simba and bring him to the same valley. Simba is unable to escape from them and stops at one place and hides. On the other hand, Scar tells Mufasa that Simba is in danger. Then Mufasa takes Simba out of the same valley, but gets trapped himself. He goes, but somehow he starts walking towards the top of the valley, and then he encounters Scar, and Mufasa asks him for help, but Scar throws him down the valley, which results in Mufasa's death. Simba sees his father, so he is there with her. He sits down, and Scar arrives and blames Simba for Mufasa's death, due to which Simba gets scared and tells Scar to run away from there and never return. Then Simba runs away from there, on which Scar, the woodcutters start chasing him, and then woodcutters start chasing Simba. Simba tries to escape from them, and because of that, he falls from a hill, and the woodcutters think that he is dead, but Simba survives and tells everyone that Mufasa and Simba died in that valley, and now he is the new king of the Pride Lands, and these woodmen will support him. Everyone gets scared of this, and Simba keeps walking. And he gets tired and falls down on a deserted desert and gets unconscious there, and then he meets Timo and Bimba there, and they include him in their team, and then they bring him to their home, and then Simba stays there with them, forget everything, and give something. Years pass by. Scar tries hard to convince Sar to become his queen, but she refuses, upon which Scar starves her. Nala, who has grown up, also watches all this, and then seeing this, she tells the other lions that they should fight, but all the lions refuse. Nala then makes a plan that she will leave this place, and she does the same, and then one night, she runs away from there. Simba time. On Bimba is living a happy life. Then there is a line behind Bimba, and then Simba plays it, and when Simba fights with that line, then they recognize each other that it is Nala and Simba. Nala is very scared. Nala is very happy to see Simba alive, on which she tells him that this Ka has ruined the Pride Lands, so I should go and save them. Simba ignores Nala's words and then shows her the place. Is where Simba was staying. Simba takes Nala to that place and Nala finds him there. The place looks very nice, but he cannot leave his home, and she tells this to Simba, on which Simba refuses and says that he will never go there again. Nala tries hard to convince Simba to return. They go home, but Simba tells her that this is her home now. Nala goes back disappointed, and Simba also becomes very disappointed. Then Simba meets Rafi, who tells him that you should know yourself who you really are. Who are you? And then shows Simba that your father Mufasa is inside you. And then Simba hears Mufasa's voice, in which Mufasa tells him that you are a true king, and you should remember who you are, and where have you come from, and I will always be with you. These words touch Simba's heart, and he tells himself that he is Simba. Then he comes back home, and on the way he meets Nala. Together they return to the Pride Lands, accompanied by Timeo and Bimba. When they are there, they see that the condition of the Pride Lands is very bad. On the other hand, an argument is going on between Scar and Sar, in which Sar tells Scar that you cannot give anything to Mufasa. Scar gets angry on this matter. Scar attacks, and Simba also arrives there, and hearing Simba's roar, he gets scared because he thinks that he is Mufasa, but it is actually Simba. Scar controls himself, and Simba asks him to give one reason on which he can attack. I will leave you. Then Scar says that he is the king now. Nala also comes there and says that not anymore, because Simba has come and he is the true king. If you want Simba, then you will have to fight with us. Scar sees that all the lines, everyone is against him. Then Scar tells everyone through his words that Simba killed Mufasa, and Simba becomes silent after hearing this. And when his mother asks him, Simba says, yes, and everyone becomes silent after this. And this kills Simba, and he starts falling from the hill. Then Simba tells him that he has seen this scene before, and tells him that he was the one who killed Mufasa. Hearing this, Simba gets very angry and attacks the car, and Simba kills him. He tells Car that he is the one who killed Mufasa, and then a huge fight takes place between all the lions and woodmen. Simba's team overpowers him, and all the woodmen either die or run away. And then Simba encounters this Car, and he tells the Car that just like you did with me, I will do the same to you. Run away from here and never come back, to which the Car agrees, but Simba cleverly he attacks him, and due to this, he falls down from a hill. Simba thinks that he is dead, but below he is found alive, and then they encounter some woodcutters who eat him, meaning they kill him. They gave it to him because he said that he was innocent and had fallen for the words of the woodcutters. And again, the Pride Land becomes a happy jungle, and very beautiful too, because the true king there is Simba. Then Simba and Nala also get married, and in the end, we see that Simba and Nala are the only ones left who are picked up by Rafi. It shows all the animals of the lion, and the movie ends there. So friends, this was the story